We on here now. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell no lie. Whether pre-recorded or live, we will get you a show. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted particularly to talk about tonight some tips about recording your own sessions. And we got the perfect person in the room. We got the strange one, which is now Major. I did see that post today. That was amazing. Congratulations, strange one, for doing what you do, bruh. I respect that. Now that's how you get down. You go want a deal, you go get one. You don't play around. You know what I'm talking about? Consistency is key every single time. And you know, you've been a superstar for a while, so I knew it was going to happen for you because that's what you wanted. And I congratulate you for that because a lot of people can't say they got what they wanted out the deal. You feel me? So, yeah, recording your own sessions, getting into, you know, my independent peoples. You know what I mean? My peoples that's starting out, my peoples that's, you know, wanting to do it themselves. Not necessarily that they can't make or break. It's just they want to break out on their own. They want to do their own thing. And a lot of us start out that way. But it just doesn't seem to go that way sometimes. And I just had to say something about it. So anyway, I've learned through BandLab that it's fun. It's easy. And you got to play with it a little bit, just like you would do if you would go to an actual, and inside an actual studio, because now all you need for a studio is a laptop, some headphones, a microphone, and, you know, your filter board, and you're in business. You got your cell phone for your words or lyrics or whatever. So I think you're in business. Or just say it over and over again. Record it. By that time, your brain going to know exactly what to say. So now I don't have a sheet of paper in front of me. I just know it at that time, at that pace. And I think that's what recording is all about. Recording is like doing something over and over until it makes sense. I feel like with Miss Fabulous, I feel like the more I play this stuff over and over and over, it gives me new ideas for the next album. So now that I'm recording myself, now I get to see the producing process, putting it all together, behind the scenes type of thing. Because there's a certain thing I want my music to sound like. There's a certain type of way I get down vocally when the right music is being played. You know, BandLab, there's a lot of stuff to deal with and work with that may or may not be beneficial, but I need to find that out. Instead of waiting for somebody, what irritate Miss Fabulous was to sit and wait on somebody else to actually record you, whether you have all the tools right in your phone. It's called BandLab. You know, we're going to be talking a little bit about, you know, recording your own sessions and making sure things sound exactly how you want them to before you start recording. I've never had that opportunity recording in somebody else's studio. It's kind of like they rented how they wanted it to run according to how they do things. And you can't get mad at that. And it was also part of training as well to set myself up for when I want to do one. This is some of the things that take what it takes to get it done. And whatever information I didn't need, I left it right there at the studio. You feel what I'm saying? So also too, recording more takes more than I thought I needed. What if I would have spent an extra 2 hours in there and really did like a simple ad-lib to the hook? It would have changed everything. Maybe. I don't know because I didn't do it. Using the looping settings on the DAW to record multiple takes at a time. I was into that, but somebody that I was recording with at the time wasn't into doubling. So stuff like that. Be patient and don't settle. That was the one thing I had the hardest with Miss Fabulous. I was not patient. But I didn't settle. It was just certain shit I wasn't going to settle for. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Just like you got a certain way you want your studio to be ran. I had a certain way that I wanted my music to sound. And you didn't have that. And so this what pushed me to record my own sessions. And it's a lot of fun. And I'm already doing podcasting. So I'm already recording and getting better at it. And speaking very clearly now and not flipping over words and, you know, little stuff like that matters to me. And I thought I'd share it with everybody. So without further ado, let's get some EDU in our lives, y'all. 4 tips for recording your own sessions. We're going to find that at blog.reverbnation.com/ 2021/08/26/4-tips-4-recording-your-own-sessions. Recording can be a grueling process even when a professional audio engineer is at the helm. But when an artist acts as a performer, producer, and recording engineer, it gets even trickier. Between the affordable cost of DIY recording equipment and a modern listening audience that comes to expect a constant stream of new music, more artists are recording their own sessions than ever before. Self-recording is by no means an easy process, but you'll be far better off if you remember these basic tips. Thank you, strange ones. You are so awesome. Thank you. Make sure things sound exactly how you want them to before you start recording. Oh, this is good, y'all. There's no worse feeling than getting 10 takes into a session only to realize you weren't recording or that your takes are unusable because of distortion or some other issue. Before you dig into your sessions, you need to make sure everything is working correctly and sounding exactly how you want it to. Some amount of trial and error is unavoidable when you record your own tracks. And this usually requires running back and forth from your instrument and DAW a couple of times to get things right. But the more you can avoid wasting time, the better. The time you'll invest in getting things to sound right the first time will help you to avoid lots of frustration in the long run. Record more takes than you think you need. I think that what they were trying to say, because I see this mistake and I keep saying recording more takes more than you think you need. I think exactly I think that's what that says, because that's what it is. So when you record on your own, you don't have the benefit of someone listening to you and deciding which takes are unusable and which ones aren't. Ultimately, you're going to have to record more than you think you need to ensure you have enough usable material to work with. If you think you've nailed it in 4 takes, do 3 or 4 more to be on the safe side. When you record more than you think you need to, you also have added the benefit of settling into the process, which helps you refine and energize your performances. A producer or recording engineer would typically help you do this with insights and advice, but since you're on your own, it's up to you. Use the looping settings on your DAW to record multiple takes at a time. This is the most important tip on this list. Modern DAWs feature loop settings that allow you to record multiple takes without pausing. If you're stopping after each take, you're recording yourself the wrong way and wasting loads of valuable time and energy in the process. Once you get the settings of your session sounding exactly the way you need and want them to, use the loop settings on your DAW to record take after take until you're finished. Recording like this takes a lot of stamina, so be prepared to work. But in the long run, the looping method will save you a huge amount of time. Visit the marketplace and get exclusive access and discounts to the best musician products and services in the world with your Reverb Nation membership. Be patient and don't settle. Self-recording your sessions is exhausting. This is because it's a process that requires you to take on multiple roles. With how hard recording yourself is, it can be tempting to cut corners, settle for mediocre takes, or miss glaring mistakes in your performances. Patience and uncompromising approach is needed to pull off self-recording. If you rush or try to force inspired playing when it's just not happening, you're not going to get the material you need. You need to record more takes than you think you'll need, which means you'll probably need to set aside more time than you think you'll need to get things done. Don't rush, don't settle, and don't tune out how things should sound and feel. Take as many breaks as you need to get what you need. Recording yourself can be tricky and time-consuming. Approach is needed to pull off self-recording. If you rush or try to force inspired playing when it's just not happening, you're not going to get the material you need. You need to record more than you think you'll need, which means you'll probably need to set aside more time than you think you'll need to get things done. Don't rush, don't settle, and don't tune out the things how they should sound and feel. Take as many breaks as you need to get what you need. And finally, recording yourself can be tricky and time consuming, but the freedom it gives you is invaluable. Rather than relying on other people, it allows you to record however, whenever, and wherever you want. With discipline, patience, and the uses of basic strategies like looping, you'll be able to engineer, produce, and perform professional sounding takes on your own from your home studio. It's a process that takes practice and stamina, but if you're a serious musician, those are attributes you've already spent years developing. Patrick McGuire is a writer, musician, and human man. He lives nowhere in particular, creates music under the name Straight White Teeth, and has a great affinity for dogs and putting his hands in his pockets. And that is our EU for our lives, y'all. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to rock it out with the ladies for R&B night on Spirit Sunday. You know what I'm saying? After that Drazy drop, I'm going to get some Naya, you know, I'm running that Naya campaign. And more, y'all. Some Miss Fabulous, too. Y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, it's your boy Drazy, CEO, DJ, and programmer for Dre's Radio Cafe. You got a banging cut that you want to be heard? Got a show coming up? A gig? You want to sell some products? You name it. Send it to Dre's Radio Cafe. Dre's Radio Cafe is a 24/7 internet radio station designed with you in mind. By being heard by 150,000 listeners every month. What does that mean to you? That means more than just going to YouTube, more than just going to Google, more than just having SoundCloud up, more than just having any of the other programs set up, alright? So check this out. What I want you to do is send your banging cuts, your ads, anything that you have involved that you want to get involved with to DREZEY21@yahoo.com. That's DREZEY21@yahoo.com. That's Dre's Radio Cafe, 24/7 radio, designed with you in mind. What y'all sipping on? Let's go.
What's good, everybody? This is Vanessa Banks, and you're listening to Boss Lady Radio on Spreaker. Stay tuned for more of me.
I just wanna smoke my weed in peace.